Hey, welcome to Board Games Today. I'm Brett, and my hands is Warhammer 40,000 Combat Patrol, issues number 33 and 34. Now, Combat Patrol is a magazine between Hatchet and Games Workshop, take you through the 40k hobby. It's everything from how to play, lore, how to put armies together, how to paint, like everything you need to know. And it gives you everything you need to know, including, in this case, 9 different armies. It's a Combat Patrol, so you get 9 different Combat Patrols. The first 2 were Space Marines and Tyranids. The next 2 are Eldari and Chaos Space Marines. And we're getting our, I believe it's the second unit of Chaos Space Marines for this. It is a unit of Legionnaires spread out between issues number 33 and 34. As you can see here, we get 3 sprues to go and put them together along with bases. Sprue of just the bodies, and then all the cool weapons that you can go and add to them. So I think the magazines are going to be pretty standard as to what we should expect for this. One's going to be how to put them together, which is probably going to be 33, and then 34 will be how to paint these figures. So let's actually dive through and see what the extra stuff is. So as I said, put it together. It's exactly what we thought it would be. Yeah, so put the figures together so we get some background on the Black Legion. A little bit about Abaddon the Despoiler. You get a story, some bit of rules about the Legionnaires. We got some names. They love names in this. All right, we got rules, more rules. All right, so that's issue 33. I think kind of generally what we'd expect from that. All right, 34 is going to be how to paint is going to start off. That's what I said. You can go with that. And these magazines actually come with paint too. Like if you subscribe, every so often you'll be getting paint. So the painting that they show off is just the paints they have provided up to this point. Alright, so we get more about the Black Legion. It looks like a little bit about the Chaos Gods, in this case Khorne. And now back to some rules. Some core rules. And a scenario where you'll actually use the Chaos Space Marines, and probably the Dark Apostle too, would be my guess. Alright, so we got victory for Khorne, we got victory for Nurgle, victory for Tzeentch, victory for Slaanesh. Alright, kind of interesting stuff here. And the end of the scenario itself, we get to see what issue number 35 and 36 is. It's going to be another double issue, this time with Havocs, aka the heavy weapons. So the 2 magazines, pretty standard, exactly what we'd expect from this. Nothing surprising there. And, you know, as I always say with this, like, if you are okay with what you're going to get as far as arms and all this, these are great deals. Overall, you're going to save tons of money going this route than buying up the armies themselves, so well worth that. We're, of course, going to figure all that out in the description underneath, and we're, of course, keeping track how much we save overall. I mean, the magazines are going to be, you know, $30 together. The unit itself should be like 60, 65, something like that. So you're probably going to save like roughly $30 if you bought the individual issues. But also we're factoring in all the stuff if you subscribe to the higher level, so shipping and all that stuff. So stay tuned for the comments or in the descriptions as far as that. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're good with the Combat Patrols, this is a great way of going about building armies and saving. So yeah, you can subscribe as well. There's a link underneath this video. And if you want the latest game news, check us out at BoardGameToday.com. And of course, follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep rolling that dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.